I spent 24 years in the Air Force. I support a strong military. When I say the military needs to be reformed, it needs to end its long-time love affair with gigantic, expensive weapons programs that are out of date to where the wars are going today. If you want to find a place to start cutting spending in America, you want to start on a place that we could reduce the budget. We can start with reducing the number of generals in the military.
People don't like to hear that. People don't like hearing cutting money from the military.
Fair. And I'm not saying that we don't need a strong military. We absolutely do need a strong military. What we need is real combat power, not staff and generals. The American way of fighting is very expensive. An aircraft carrier and a strategic bomber and a ballistic submarine, they project force into the world. I think it's time to start asking our leaders, is that really protecting us?
When you ask these questions, when you question the military of the most powerful country on the planet, do you expect there to be a welcome mat on the other side of that?
Let me be very specific. They started something called Space Force. And I'm sorry to all of the people in Space Force right now for saying this. When I say we need less generals, that's what I mean. We don't need a whole separate service for space. We need soldiers. Well, we need combat power. If you told me you wanted to cut a bunch of generals and make the 84th Airborne bigger, I would be like, yep, that's a good idea. We should do that. If you wanted to tell me that we were going to put, 10,000 drone pilots out tomorrow and get them trained on how to deploy small drone forces, I would be all about that. I would say that's money we need to spend tomorrow. Every general has to build his own empire. And so every general has to have a staff, and he has to have a mission, and he has to be able to claim that he has so many dollars under his command and so many assets. And so every time you make a new general, you make a whole new constituency of taxpayer spending.